we find that in addition to the general emunah that we need to have for the coming of Moshiach, there has to be a certain yearning, not just a belief that Moshiach will come, but there has to be what we call achakeloi. In the lashon of the Rambam, in the Yud Gimel Ikrim, it says achakeloi b'chol yom sheyavoi. Achakeloi is not just an emunah, a belief that Mashiach will come. Yes, we believe that Mashiach will come, but that we're looking forward to it. We're waiting. We're eagerly waiting. One of the words to describe that is tzfiyah, to look forward to it. We find in this lashon of lechakois, we find in the lashon of the Nevi'im in Chabakuk, Beis Gimel, chakeiloi. Likewise in Tzfanya, Paragimel Pasuk Ches, it says lochein chaku elaynu Hashem, a lashon of mechake, to wait with a yearn, and that's the lashon in the Animamins. Likewise, it's known the words of the Gemara in Masechta Shabbos Daf Lamed Aleph Amud Aleph, that the Gemara over there describes several questions that a person is asked b'yom hadin, on the day of judgment, and one of the questions are tzipisa liyeshua. L'mayla, they're going to ask the person on the yom hadin, did tzipisa liyeshua, did he look forward to salvation, to the salvation of the Yidden? And imagine a Yid who's Shomer Torah and mitzvahs, and he was Mekayim all of the 13 Animamins. He believed in all the 13 Ikrim. And when they ask him, Tzipisa liyeshua, not only did he believe in Mashiach's coming, but Tzipisa liyeshua, did he look forward to it? Did he yearn for the coming of salvation for the Yiddish nation, for the Yiddish folk? What's he going to answer? If he didn't have the tzfiyah, if he didn't have the achake, if he didn't have the waiting with a yearning and looking forward for it. So it's obvious that the tzfiyah is very, very important. It's very, very important that a person has to have this concept of looking forward and waiting, b'kil yoyneinayim, for the coming of the Yeshua. One of the ways of explaining this tzfiyah, the importance, this mechake for Mashiach, is that seemingly it's natural that a person should not only have the emunah in the coming of Mashiach, but it's natural that a person should look forward to it. One of the reasons is because we know of all the phenomenal, wondrous neflois that are going to happen when Mashiach comes. There are many things that the Nevi'im told us about. There are things in the Gemaras, in Ksuvas, and elsewhere, where Chazal tell us about the wondrous things that are going to happen when Mashiach comes. So it's only natural for a person that they should not only have an emunah, okay, I have emunah that this Gemara will be fulfilled, and that Navi will be fulfilled, and so on. More than that, it's only natural that a person should look forward to see when all these neflois that the Nevi'im and Chazal told us about will be fulfilled. And like it says in the Navi in Yeshaya, Perek Lamed Pasuk Yechezkel, Ashrei kol choichei Eloi. Praiseworthy is anyone who's waiting, who's mechake for the coming of Mashiach. And a person who doesn't have the tzfiyah, a person who doesn't have the mechake, he's not looking forward, he's not waiting for it. It shows that his emunah is partial. His emunah is a weak emunah. He believes in the coming of Mashiach. And although he knows of the greatness of the great things that are going to happen in the world when Mashiach comes, it's not causing his emunah to be infused with a yearning. It's not that emunah is one thing and the yearning is something else. The yearning is a separate part than the emunah. I have emunah, but it has to be both. The tzfiyah shows on the emunah. The tzfiyah reveals that it's a strong emunah. It's not just a belief, a general belief. It shows that the emunah is a strong emunah. And why does he have this strong emunah? Why did his emunah turn into not just a belief, but it turned into a yearning for it? Because he knows that the toiv that's going to happen when Mashiach comes. And automatically, naturally, it shafts in the person, it makes within the person a tremendous yearning for the coming of Mashiach. Another point is that we know that everything we're doing now, the ultimate, the consummation of all the Torah and mitzvahs that we do now in this world, is going to be realized and recognized only when Mashiach comes, only la'asid lava. B'meila, a person, it's only natural that with all the Torah mitzvahs that have been done by himself, by the whole generation, by all the generations of Galus, by all the generations of the entire history of the world, everything is going to come to completion when Mashiach comes. So it's only natural that he should want to see the outcome. He should have a tzfiyah, not only have an amunah that Mashiach is going to come, but he wants to see the outcome of everything, that with all the mitzvahs and all the amazing things that Yidden did throughout all the generations, he wants to see what the outcome is. And therefore, this is something which is natural. And it shows on a strong emunah, it shows that it's not just emunah, but it's a strong emunah that Mashiach will come, and this is why it's focused on. B'yoyim hadin, also in the Yud Gimel Ikrim, also in the Ikr of the Amunah in the coming of Mashiach, and also in the question, B'yoyim hadin. Amunah is not enough. The Amunah has to be infused with that tzfiyah because of the amazing world which will be evident when Mashiach comes. And L'mayla, they tell the person, Tzif Pisa Yeshua, that is, they ask if the Amunah was infused with this yearning for the coming of Mashiach, to show, to bring out its importance.